Do you want waves but find it difficult because your hair is just hard to manage and it seems impossible? Well, you don't need to worry anymore because this video is going to help you get the waves that you want. What's up YouTube, it's your boy Wavy Mike and we're back for another video. In this video, I'm going to be helping you get waves if your hair is hard to manage, if you have coarse or kinky, whatever type of way you want to say it. Some people call it nappy, some people call it coarse, some people call it just thick or uncontrollable. Whatever type of hair you have, I'm going to be teaching you how to get waves with it. But before I teach you anything, you already know what I'm going to ask you. I need you to press the like button. I'm helping you by giving you this information. I just need you to help me by pressing the like button. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's pretty easy. And make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because you want to be notified anytime I post a new video. Make sure that you have all notifications turned on. Okay, so now let's get into the video. Getting waves is a lot easier than you may think. And after this video, you should have a pretty clear understanding of how to get waves. First off, let's list the materials that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a brush, a durag, a comb, a Ziploc bag, a handheld mirror, and a few other products. But we'll get into the other products later in this video. Before I get into the list of materials that you're gonna need, I need you to make sure that your hair is in the correct position. Your hair can't be too long, nor can it be too short. Having hair that's too long just makes it harder to manage. And having hair that's too short makes this nearly impossible because your hair needs to be at its curl length before it can wave, because waves are just laid down curls that are stretched out. So if your hair can't curl at all, then it's going to be extremely difficult, next to impossible, to get waves. There are a few exceptions, of course, like straight hair, but that's it for a whole nother video. Brushes are very important for waves, and picking the right brush is just as important. Since your hair is hard to manage, you want to make sure you have a brush that can get the maximum amount of pull. And that's exactly what a hard brush does. Hard brushes get lots and lots of pull, so I think the hard brush would be best for you. However, my favorite brushes are medium brushes. They're good for all around use. You can use them when your hair is long or when your hair is short. But the most important thing is that you just have a brush in general. Next up, you're going to need a durag. Durags have more than one function. The main function I use durags for is for protection. They make sure that your hair doesn't get messed up anytime you sleep, wearing a hat, or it's raining or anything like that. So if your question is, when do you wear a durag? Then I would have to say most of the time whenever you're not brushing your hair. If you're not brushing your hair, wear your durag, unless you're like at school or you want to show off your waves or something. People always ask me, why do you have waves if you're never going to show them, if you always have your durag on? That's actually a really good question. However, those just aren't they aren't my audience. Like, they're not who I have my waves for. So when you have your durag off, that's when you want to show your waves off, and that's really the only time you really should have your durag off, is when you want to show off your waves. I'd say as soon as you finish brushing your hair, put your durag on. This makes sure that your hair lays down in the way that you had brushed it, because another function of a durag is laying your hair down. Brushing your hair without wearing a durag is like playing a video game and just forgetting to press save. Like, it's so pointless. You just did everything for nothing. You're gonna have to do it all over again, and the results aren't gonna show from the last thing you did. Does that make sense to you? I already know there's gonna be people who ask about wave caps, so I'll make sure to address that right now. Yes, you can use wave caps. Wave caps and durags kind of do the same thing, but not really. Wave caps focus more on compression than durags do. My personal preference is using durags because of the materials that they're made out of. However, you can use a durag and a wave cap at the same time. You can use a durag by itself, or you can use a wave cap by itself. I wouldn't recommend using both of them unless your hair is pretty long because it defeats the purpose. If your hair is short, you don't really need both of them at the same time. You can just use one or the other. And I would say you should use a do-rag. But if all you have is a wave cap, feel free to use that. Before I go on and list the rest of the materials, I just want to double check and make sure everyone has pressed the like button. I say this every video and y'all don't even do it. Like, some of y'all do it, but if I get 5,000 views on a video, why can't I get 5,000 likes? I know it's unrealistic because half of you are inactive viewers. Y'all just view and just don't do anything. But come on, just do it. If you already pressed the like button, go in the comment section and comment like squad. Okay, let's move on. The next thing you're gonna need is a comb. This is important for detangling your hair. It's gonna be very difficult to stretch out and pull and lay down your curl pattern into waves if you have knots everywhere, right? So make sure you comb your hair. I would say you should comb your hair before brushing your hair. Next up, you're gonna need a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bags are used to lay your hair down. I would say you use these at the end of your brush session. After you combed, then brushed, go ahead and use the plastic bag and do the plastic bag method. If you have no idea what the plastic bag method is, then that's okay, because I made videos on the plastic bag method that you can go check out. That's why it's very important that you subscribe to my channel, because I have a lot of useful information and tips and methods on my channel that you can check out to make sure your waves are the best that they can possibly be. I know I need a haircut right now and my waves look kind of wacky because I scalped a couple weeks ago, like a mini scalp. I don't know what to call it. I just put in the title of the video when I showed y'all, I just put kinda at the end because it's like, I don't know. But you can check that video out too, by the way. But yeah, what was I talking about? The plastic bag? Yeah, just make sure you use the plastic bag to lay down your hair before you put your do-rag on. All right, there's another material that you're gonna need. A handheld mirror. Very, very important. Every material that I've listed so far, you're gonna use those while you use the handheld mirror. Make sure you have a wall mirror behind you and you have the handheld mirror in front of you. This makes it easy for you to see your entire head, because if you can't see your entire head and you can't see what you're doing, then you're just gonna be messing up your hair rather than getting it to be the right way. Your waves are gonna come out crooked and uneven, and that's not a good thing. Maybe you just want waves in general. You don't want your waves to be as good as possible. But if you want them to be as good as possible, make sure you have a mirror, because you need to get everything as precise accurate as possible. Now let's move into products. All right, so an oil that I like to use is the 7 Juices oil by coldlabel. Coldlabel actually makes a couple products that I use. They make butters, they make pomades, they make everything, and these are all natural products. This video is not sponsored or anything. I just genuinely like coldlabel's products. But there are other companies that you can buy products from too. Some other pomades that I use are from Murray's or 360 Style, stuff like that. There's other butters I use by Razik, and for moisturizers I use the ones from Shea Moisture, but there are other ones you can use too. You don't have to use the stuff that I list. I know a lot of people talk about Sporting Waves pomade. I personally haven't used that so far, but I'm pretty sure it could work for you if you try it. I feel like I'm talking way too fast. I should probably slow down a little bit. Tell me in the comment section, am I talking too fast, or y'all can understand me fine? Also, I have videos of me demonstrating myself using all these products and materials. So if you want to check them out, that's another reason why you should subscribe, because you can see me using all these materials. I have hundreds of videos of me doing wave stuff and explaining wave stuff and trying wave stuff. So if you like wave stuff, subscribe to my channel for wave stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can think about to talk about in this video. I feel like this is a really short video. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see the time or anything like that. But anyway, that's it for this video. I'm Wavy Mike. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like all 3 of them. And share the video. I know you know somebody who needs this video, who wants waves and can't get them. Send them to this video. If you didn't press the like button already, you're just selfish. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you're selfish. If you didn't subscribe already, I can't make you subscribe, but I hope you did. I'm Wavy Mike. Enjoy your day.